How's it going, everybody? Random Texting Stories here, and welcome to today's video, where today we're going to be reacting to the newest death battle that just came out, Master Chief versus the Doomslayer. Now, this is a rematch fight. For all of you who don't know, this match was originally done, like 11 years ago now? Yeah, Master Chief and Doom Guy have fought before. Master Chief won. Although, I think for the games back then, or at least the info that we had for back then, it makes sense for Master Chief to take the win on that one. But nowadays, with Doom 2016 and Eternal, along with the DLCs that come with it, yeah, Master Chief ain't gonna do nothing to this guy, like, at all. I think this is one of those fights that's unanimously agreed upon who wins. Like, Omni-Man versus Homelander amounts of, like, levels of, like, yeah, no. Yeah, no, he's fucked. Because I don't mean no disrespect towards Master Chief. I'd imagine that his suit is pretty tough, especially since it has more regenerative properties than Doomslayer's armor. The problem, though, is that Master Chief's biggest hits is nowhere near the amount of what Doomslayer can do. And by that, I mean he can do so much. Like, so much. Like, just to name a few, he was able to kill, like, giant demon titans. Be able to kill, like, I believe, like, the leader of, like, Angels of, like, the Heaven's Army, or the Angels, or whatever the hell. Able to dwindle down the Hell Priests. Kill basically the icon of sin. And not only that, kill God. Yeah, so essentially in the lore, God created Satan. Satan usurped him, and he was actually able to kill God, or at least locked him away somewhere. I kind of forgot. And then he took his place as God. He got sealed away for some time, or was in, like, habitation, or not habitation, sleeping or something like that, until the Eternal Gods DLC, where he had to come into physical form. And what form did he fucking take? He took the fucking form that demons feared, which was Doom Guy, with all his powers and shit. And he beat him. Doom Guy, that is. Doom Guy beat God, who was Doom Guy. So Doom Guy beat God. So, like, and that's not even covering the weapons, which I'm not going to go into. Don't get me wrong, Master Chief definitely has, like, some iconic shit, you know, and all that sort of stuff. And Cortana, I will definitely say, obviously, if you want to say the AIs, like Vega and Cortana's going to be the better AI here. Vega's cool and all, but he was mostly mainly used just to kind of oversee operations on Mars in 2016, in that facility. It wasn't really used for anything military. Like, there was military experimentations, like, with weapons and such on Mars base in 2016. But it was mostly just for mining and overseeing, like, experimentations. That's about it. Well, as for Cortana, she's a military AI. Although, I think she's a bit different in Infinite, or is she? I don't know. I haven't really caught up too much with the lore of Halo in a while. But all I do know is that the biggest hits that Master Chief can take, Doomslayer can do that times like 50 or even more. So yeah, Master Chief is fucking dead. But without further ado, let us get into this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fight!
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
The super soldier and the demon destroyer of Doom! He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
By that I mean like how Doom Guy kills Master Chief at this point.
Born in the distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just chosen, he was kidnapped. Replaced by a dying clone so nobody would know.
Newly conscripted into the United Nations Space Command as John 117, he was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only one. Him and 74 other kids got shoved into the deadliest summer camp ever, going through intense training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without infant.
The training tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game, the mission.
And boy was he good at it. learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
He's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt as something new.
A Spartan! Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long before he earned the rank of Master Chief Petty Officer. Time to fight some crazy aliens!
And he has the gear to take on a whole army by himself.
Oh yeah, the M85C assault rifle can fire 650 rounds in a minute. The M6R is nicknamed the Spartan laser for a reason, and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light. He's got a semi-auto rocket launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John, a jumping feature. Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more, has energy shields to block incoming fire, and fills his wounds with medical biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't, and thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton Scorpion tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No, Wiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that 200-ton beast.
He can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh, Master Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kinda defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense. And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
God, everything comes with AI these days. This one's different though. Or wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack other AIs, even those designed by far more advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours. ChatGPT could never.
I mean, Chief isn't too far from an emotionless robot himself. Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded, but it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
But no matter who or what he has on his side, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
Today's battle is sponsored by Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is the best way to get into fantasy.
$50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks, run your game.
Two dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarm the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons. He owned a cute pet rabbit named Daisy until those demons murdered her, pissing him off so much even the Hulk would be jealous.
So even Deathpal is relatively confirmed. Go back. That's relatively confirmed that he is the great-great-grandson of William J. Blazkowicz. Okay, I guess he is then. I'm gonna have to accept that as it is. Because it's been off and on saying, people are saying, like, oh yeah, he is. And I'm just like, is there any proof of that? And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, he is. I agree.
Those demons murdered her, pissing him off so much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as, well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him
Doom Guy! Oh yeah! There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My U2, stupid! It's just like me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go off?
Yeah, right. I hope not. But this is a one-time thing. Once they sell out, they're gone. So hurry up. I said hurry up, Wiz!
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway, the quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy! Oh, he's so freaking cool! He scrounged up a slew of weapons from who knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning!
Rifles, shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying-looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial super gun, shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot!
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Don't sugarcoat it, Wiz. That's the big fucking gun. A single plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
Oh yeah.
So Doom Guy discovered his life's mission: to kill every demon ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed demons on Phobos. He killed demons on Deimos. He killed demons on Earth. He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel, and visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there. He even joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doom Guy wasn't scared of the demons. The demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm: Doom Slayer.
Oh yeah! Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill demons, but my fave is the blazing sword called the Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, outfitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy, giving an output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah, big number, that's nice. But the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games, which means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman, like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop, if the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible. He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the form of Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including Hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in Hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
And Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip and tear! Oh yeah!
Wait. Why does the Devil look like the Doomslayer?
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer! He is more than a man. He is Doom!
Hey, you see what I mean? There's just nothing that Master Chief is just gonna do. Also, he's just going straight into it. Okay. There's just nothing he can do. Like, literally. There's just nothing Master Chief can do in the long run. The AI is better, but... However, though, I'm just gonna point this out there. Doomguy doesn't really necessarily use his AI for combat. Like, sure, he uses them to, like, figure out where he needs to go for his next objective, or, like, where to go to complete his mission, and the portals and such. However, he doesn't really need Vega. like he can just win without him. So is it really necessary to say that Cortana could be an edge here, per se? I don't think so. Considering it's not going to be able to shut off the suit, it's still going to have its capabilities. It's not technology based. I mean, it's based off of ancient technology, but the ancient technology was just like making like medieval type armor. So it's just an armor. And obviously, there's no way that any of the, because I will say, I think when it comes down to it, Master Chief may have a bigger variety of weapons, but Doomslayer has more firepower. The BFG alone can dwarf any of Master Chief's weapons, including especially the Spartan laser. And that's not even including the sword. And plus he's faster than him, stronger than him. And when it comes to experience, I don't know if that's gonna be a factor in this, but if it is, I would honestly give that to Doomslayer. The dude's been slaying demons for thousands of years. While Master Chief has been in a lot of wars fighting up against, you know, the Forerunners, the Alien, or the Covenant, the big group guys. While he has definitely fought in a lot of wars and he's like what, age 50? Since he was 4, so that's like what, like 47 years or 46? That's impressive. Doomslayer's fought for thousands of years fighting demons. So, yeah, I would definitely, and not just like the little bitty ones, no, the Titans as well. So yeah, Doomslayer all the way. So, that being said, I hope he's at least kind to him. It doesn't, like, absolutely tear his shit. And by that I mean, like, give him a gruesome death. Like, I know Doomslayer is about that. But, I mean, I don't think Master Chief deserves that. Come on. However, though, if it does, I can't wait to see it. So, that being said, let us get into it. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I'm not detecting enemy
I heard
forces.
that the Death Battle Choir
Perhaps
was a
they
part of
left.
this,
You tell
the
me.
soundtrack for this fight.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait, around the corner. Be ready.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well, isn't he astute?
Alert. Portal detected.
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, Doom. Claire,
Chief,
come on, dude, Claire.
watch your 6.
Just like, yeah, shot. Ugh. Not wrong. Damn. Your punches aren't gonna do jack either way to him. Master Chief, I hate to break it to you.
You are surrounded.
Oh, this is awesome! Yes, Master Chief is doing great. Teaming up to kill demons. Let's go! I love it. I love this. But they better not forget that they're in a fight.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know, but you should be paying attention.
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
Oh, that was such an aura move. Just. What? way did this man literally just say, "Oh, I missed. Hold up." Back at ya. Like, that dude literally did not want to miss. Oh my god, that is one single-handedly, I feel like one of the best, like, scenes I think I've seen out of this show for a while. Oh my god. Oh. That ain't gonna do nothing. All that's gonna do is just stop it in midair. That ain't gonna flash. I feel like that battle is relatively nice to Master Chief. There's no way that the BFG would ever build a contender.
Chief, still with me?
That thing would ever build a contender. Oh! Yep, you're done. Yep! Damn. You gave it your best, though. Look at that. Shit. Oh!
KO! And lo,
Okay, that
our avenging
was
angel
awesome.
has triumphed,
Oh my god.
for he is doomed. Amen.
There's a lot going on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
Wrong! Chief can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief can flip the 200-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
He can take down titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may
Yep,
go to the Doom
basically.
Slayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat, his AI.
Yeah, Vega
but
may be God
is it
repackaged as Siri,
really
but
edge?
Cortana is clearly the more dangerous computer pal.
Like,
Cortana
don't get me
wa-
wrong. I know that it's gonna be one because, you know, Vega. He has Vega, and he has lots of good capabilities, but, like, when it comes down to it, is that really an edge when Cortana doesn't really do anything outside of just hacking systems and shit like that? Like, don't get me wrong, that's impressive. Especially since I'm gonna assume that she's probably hacked a lot of ancient tech in Halo, like the Forerunner, like, shit, and obviously. But, it's no doubt that she would definitely be able to hack Vega, but when it comes down to it, though, Doom Guy doesn't rely on Vega that much. Like, he relies on him to get to point A. He relies on him to know where to go. He's point A, Vega tells him where point B is. Does that make sense? And he makes sure that he's at the world so that way he can get to point B. He's essentially the starting point for Doom Guy. Like, okay, here, this is point A, and then this is where you need to go for point B. That's essentially what Vega does. And sure, he does hack some shit, but nothing outside of the ancient demon technology.
Was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient all-knowing technology on multiple occasions. And even if you want
Yeah, see? Given the Slayer does not often rely on AI-operated tech, and much of his arsenal is arcane in origin, Cortana's effect on the Slayer's effectiveness would be negligible. See?
to argue Chief should have the weapon instead, she's still a copy of
she's the
Cortana.
weapon?
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given the sheer variety of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Yeah.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals. From weapons to power-ups, both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat. The Unmaker can match the Spartan laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Still, Master Chief did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the Crucible holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT. Even if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay, King!
The winner is the Doom Slayer.
Amen.
Rest in peace,
Next
Master
time
Chief, but
on
man,
Death
that was
Battle.
definitely something to behold. Oh, is this the White Lantern versus Gurren Lagann?
Subscribe and join as a
Yep.
member to
I actually don't know how. I mean, I don't know how closely matched these two are because I looked a little bit into Gurren Lagann, and he's able to fight somebody that's capable of being able to mess with concepts and probability, along with time and space itself, literally molding it like tissue paper, like Play-Doh, essentially. Now, I'm not trying to dismay or discredit the White Lantern. If he does have a lot of abilities at his disposal, then we'll see. It's just I don't know much about the either of them. All I know is what I looked up for Gurren Lagann, and I looked up a tiny bit for the White Lantern, but not much. And plus, I don't even know if there's more White Lanterns, so there could be, maybe, it could be someone else. I have no idea. That being said, though, this fight was awesome. Well, it was definitely one of those fights that you know who's going to win if you've looked into both of their histories enough. It was a slaughterfest through and through. Well, and it's just, it kind of sucks, because at the end of the day, the fight was cool, don't get me wrong, it's a fight that I didn't want. It was a rematch I didn't want to happen, because we already know who was going to win. What was the point of this rematch? In my opinion, I think we should have gotten Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, Yang versus Tifa, although I guess that's also another case of we don't need, because for obvious reasons, even Death Battle has said that their research was shaky back then, so I'm not gonna really say that one. But like Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, Gar versus Toph. I don't know what else was up for rematch grabs, but like those two are pretty good that I've heard among the community. But or the Death Battle community anyways. That being said though, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Death Battle Reactions. If you guys did want to see more like this, please be sure to hit the like button. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. As always, stay cool, guys. Peace.